3, 2, 1, ignition. 4 enormous engines propel this huge wonder of engineering skyward, saying goodbye to the Kerbal Space Center. The crowds cheer, wishing a successful mission to the enormous Attached to. Once we've left the heavy drag of the lower atmosphere, we start doing a gravity churn to gain horizontal speed and get us into orbit. The payload shell bursts open, revealing our autonomous lunar vehicle. We're currently flying in an arc, and we must gain speed to widen this arc into an orbit. We'll use thrusters to point in the forward or prograde direction. Then, we fire our engine to accelerate into orbit. Meanwhile, the launch vehicle that got us to space points backwards in the retrograde direction. Extremely strong air brakes deploy to slow us down. The atmosphere's friction heats up our rocket to extreme temperatures. We deploy our landing legs and release 4 parachutes. A quick engine burn slows us down, allowing the parachutes to fully deploy. We drift downwards at 14 meters per second. Touchdown! What a beautiful landing! Oh no, we're going, and we're gone. Maybe we'll get it right next time. This is our orbit, and this perfectly timed maneuver will set us to the moon. The moon is constantly revolving, so we must aim for its future position instead of where it currently is. We must churn to the prograde direction so we can gain speed and fling to the moon. As the engine burns, our orbit gets longer and longer. And finally, it hits the moon. Goodbye, Earth, and hello, Moon. To avoid flinging around the moon into space, we must slow down. That's why we point backwards or retrograde to lose speed. Now we're in the moon's orbit. Beautiful. This whole time, multiple ground stations transmit specific instructions about all the burns. Relay satellites in the area assist in communications by passing on data. For us to start falling down, we do another retrograde burn to bleed off speed. The mothership has served its mission. Now it's time for the lander to carry on its legacy. Our spacecraft falls like a rock. Soon, the landing legs are deployed. We ignite the engines to slow our fall. We're getting close. Steady. One of the accelerometers failed. The $5 billion vehicle is tipping. Phew, it looks like we're safe. The teary-eyed controllers at Kerbal Space Center instruct the lander to deploy its massive solar panels. We dig deep into the rock with 2 drills. They get very hot, so we have white bars extending from the ship used to dissipate excess heat. Lunar ore starts filling up the huge tanks. Automated science machinery transmits detailed data about the moon's inner composition. Our Arduino is collecting other measurements from the onboard instruments. Future moon settlers will compress all this collected rock into tiles, which they'll use to strengthen their moon base. Hopefully in the next 10, 30, or 100 years.